Good evening, Jets fans. It's another Midnight Mike show coming to you from the Long Island Sound. I, of course, am your host, Midnight Mike, and I am not in the greatest of moods tonight for many reasons, but one reason is because the New York Jets were embarrassed yesterday by the Miami Dolphins. Excited, yeah. And it's getting to the point where you're just used to it. And I know I should be used to it by now. I've been a Jets fan for 40 years. But god damn, like, what is going on? It's just a constant state of being miserable as a Jets fan. And I don't know. It's like, when do you get to the point where you're just done with it? When do you get to the point when you're just done with being miserable? And I don't think I'll ever reach that point. I think I'll always be a miserable Jets fan. But the difference between what we're dealing with now and what I dealt with through the 80s and the 90s, even the 2000s, is that you had a season or two here or there where the Jets made you feel good. You know, in the 80s, it was like you had that early 80s and that mid 80s with the Sack Exchange and Ken O'Brien and Wesley Walker and Al Toon and Freeman McNeil. And then you got to the 90s, and all of a sudden when Bill Parcells came in, you had 97, where we came back from 1-15 to go 9-7, missing the playoffs on the final week in the last game, which was heartbreaking. But then you moved to 98, and we're in the AFC Championship game with my boy Vinny Testaverde, Curtis Martin, Wayne Corbett, Keyshawn Johnson. I mean, come on. Coach Glenn. And then you had, and then, you know, a little down or whatever. And then, you know, the Pennington years where, you know, you had we won a division. And then in the late 2000s with Rex Ryan, you had 09 where we thought we were eliminated. It turns out we weren't. We get into the playoffs. We go to the AFC Championship game. Then the next year we do it again. We beat Peyton Manning and Tom Brady back to back. But since then, 15 years. And the best season we have was the Ryan Fitzpatrick season, and we didn't even make the playoffs. And that's the only positive we have in 15 years. We're going to get into the game tonight. I have more information. This show's going to be a little shorter tonight because we're getting into that season, that cold season where there's going to be some shows that, you know, get shortened or canceled or whatever due to I do snow removal. And tomorrow morning, I have to go into work a couple hours early, so I have to wake up a couple hours earlier. So this show's going to be a little shorter, but regardless, it's a members-only show. I mean, obviously, it's free to all of you right now, but we get off, it goes to members only, and then, you know, you guys know. Let's start the show. Let's have some fun. Let's start the show. Hit the like button. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna go over the Miami Dolphins game. We're gonna go over the negatives. I was gonna say the positives and the negatives, but that doesn't exist. I mean, there's things I look at in the game that we could talk about that I look forward to seeing more of, and that's Brady Cook. We'll get into all of that. But the first thing I got to do is bring in my co-host, the Beavis to my butthead, ladies and gentlemen, Matty Jets. How you doing, Matty?
I'm all right, I guess.
It is what it is, and you're blurred again.
Team is fucking cheeks, dude.
Oh, I can't.
They're so fucking bad.
And Maddie, and we just keep saying all we want to do is we're used to losing. It's part of being a Jets fan. But to know the game is over, last time it worked when you put your face up, but move your face close to the camera, let it focus. Not that quick.
You're the motherfucker who doesn't know how to use Google Chat. Don't start yelling at me.
What the hell is going on with X? Why did it do that?
I don't know. Their whole messaging system really sucks, man. I'm not happy with it at all. I mean, I literally don't get notified if you send me a message. I just have to check shit like back in like 1992 when you would just call your voicemail to see if you had one. Like, it's bad.
Well, that's the thing, Maddie. Like, I don't know if anybody else is available or aware out there, but the way I always got the link to all like the members of the Midnight Mike Show family tree, which is obviously, Maddie and Tommy and Abe and Sean, is we have a group chat in DMs on X, and I just go, here's the link for tonight, put the link in, and everybody can get the damn link. And now all of a sudden you can't send encrypted messages. You can't send links. I tried to send one, and
I wondered. I was like, oh, he's running awful late tonight.
I don't know what happened, Maddie. It's just one of the things that's pissing me off. I have to wake up early tomorrow morning. I wasn't expecting that. The Jets
get some snow or what?
No. We're very short staffed, and the guy who usually comes is there in the morning is not going to be there till like 11 o'clock. So someone has to be there, and I guess I was the person. I don't mind getting a couple hours extra of overtime, but if this was tomorrow night, I'd be fine with it, but we have a show.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's just it's a curveball you didn't see coming.
Exactly.
But dude, anyway, that game Sunday was so fucking bad.
It was, man. And I want everybody in the chat room. I'll get to your chats. Let us know your thoughts on the game. Were there any positives? I don't know, but hit the thumbs up. Do me that favor. Let people know that we are live. It's you guys who do that by hitting the thumbs up or sharing the show, anything like that.
The Jets should have come out to that game pumped, ready to rock and roll, and they should have been ready to kick ass. And the defense looked like wet toilet paper.
Oh, Maddie, it's
holy fuck!
Before we got sidetracked real quick with that the X talk, what I was saying is all I wanted out of this season, especially at this point, maybe not in the first like a couple games. It's a new regime, it is what it is. But by this point in the season, all I wanted to see were competitive games where we weren't blown out in the first quarter.
Where you look like you're a competent football team. Down 21-0 with 5 minutes left in the first, for Christ's sakes. That game was over.
It was over. It was over at 14-0.
Yeah, and I watched the whole game, but like after I got done, I had to watch Ted Lasso to watch something sports involved that I fucking didn't make me want to kill myself. My God, dude, like I said Saturday, I feel like I believe that the players had started to buy into Glenn's his whole deal, et cetera, et cetera. But then I see this shit, and I'm like, dude, I don't know.
It was embarrassing.
This looks like same old Jets behavior. It's fucking booty cheeks.
Dude, we had 9 dropped passes.
Oh, my God, dude. Don't even get me started on the stone-handed receivers.
And it was all of them.
Yeah, I can't even single one out.
No, it was
everybody's
all of them.
retarded.
And the worst part is that I truly think in the situation he was put in, he had no reps with the first team. He comes into the game not expecting to play.
He's the only person I'm not mad at on this team.
Yeah, he came in and he was most of his passes. He threw a few that were a little behind, but most of his passes, especially his deep balls, were on the money.
Yeah, like I'm not mad at him, but especially he's like a guy who basically got like if David and Goliath happened and David turned his ankle and they were like, hey, let's get David's younger brother Dave to go up in there. Like, you know what I mean? He didn't expect to be in this game or anything else. But yeah, I'm not mad at Brady Cook. I think he's NFL ready or anything like that? No, probably not. But I'm not mad at him. He went out there and did the damn best he could. And
absolutely,
plenty of heart,
And like I said, man, there was a few like on that one pass interference, that bomb down the field. He hit the receiver right in the hands.
Yeah,
and then he had that pass to Mechie, which should have been his first touchdown as an NFL quarterback, and then he just dropped it. And it was over and over again.
It was I was almost to the point where I'm like, I don't want them to throw the ball because no one
had no choice being down as much as they were.
Yeah, I mean, there's no choice, but I'm just sitting there going, Jesus, like, this team's a fucking
and where were I mean, Mason Taylor was dropped a couple. Now Mason Taylor did get some catches in there.
Taylor still looked okay-ish.
Isaiah Williams looked again amazing special teams.
Yeah,
I mean, every game he gets
the
a
only
long
thing
run.
The Jets have is fucking special teams.
But he dropped one. Yep. I think Lazard dropped one. Mechke dropped one.
Yep.
I mean, it was every receiver on the A.D. Mitchell's dropping them.
Everything was bad. It just
like I feel like if those guys, those 9 drop passes were caught, Brady Cook would have had pretty decent numbers.
He would have, at least he would have looked good and felt better about his game.
I mean, I saw his post-game press conference, and I respected everything he said.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at the guy at all.
Yeah, he was pretty positive. He was saying, I look forward to being ready for next week, whether I'm first string or third string, whatever it is. I hope that let's just have him go for the rest of the season.
Why not?
Like,
I don't see why not.
At this point.
I mean, seriously, Tyrod gets hurt. If Tyrod plays in 2 games, he gets hurt in the second game. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And let Cook fucking play. Shit, who knows? Maybe he's the only quarterback we keep next year for a fucking backup.
Another thing, well, yeah, I feel like he could be the only one we keep on the team at this point. And it just sucked that he had to go into kind of that position and got no help. The O-line wasn't necessarily helping him. The wide receivers weren't helping him. No.
Nobody did him any favors.
And what happened when Cook came in? All of a sudden, where were all the dump off passes to Breece Hall that usually would gain us a bunch of yards? What happened to those? It's like they forgot to do that. Taylor Inkster needs to go.
Yeah, no, I don't think he needs to be here next year.
No, Maddie, the amount of times I said this on my reaction video, the amount of times we'd have like a 3rd and 7. And the routes that the wide receivers were running were being cut at like 5 or 6 yards. It's like, what on a 3rd and 7, why isn't every receiver's route going past 7 yards?
Exactly. I mean,
you could have maybe one guy slant.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, no, I agree with you. There. If Glenn doesn't see this, and doesn't, if this doesn't change next year, I don't know what I'm going to think, to be honest with you, because I'm just sitting here going, you're not going to get fired, but if you keep the same people around you that aren't doing you any favors, you're not going to last either.
No, and
you're going to be another 3 years and gone coach, and then it's another fucking so
frustrating as shit, Maddie.
So fucking aggravating.
And we're not beating the Jaguars next week. But I'd love to see Brady Cook go in there with a competent team hey, look, sometimes the guys are on. And I know we're not going to win, but can we just have the guys on so Brady Cook can
look so stupid?
Oh,
just don't look like a bunch of fucking dumbasses.
Let's rip through some of these comments real quick. There's Jay. Yo ho, a Steelers life for me. Oh, now he's on board with the Steelers. Now he's all positive because they went in and beat up on the Ravens. I get it. I don't blame you. Didn't the Jets have a great D back in 2023? Yeah, and we had a literally stagnant offense that couldn't score more than like 9 points a game. We can't have both. And I mean, yesterday we had neither. So, I mean, I don't know. What's up, Mike? I'm going to join in a little later if that's cool. I don't know if we'll have enough time. When you pop in, we'll see. The show's shorter tonight. I got to go into work early tomorrow. It is what it is. Shit, y'all beat Manning and Tom Brady at their house in 09-10. No, it was 10. In 10, we beat in the first round of the playoffs, we beat Peyton Manning. The second round, we went to Foxborough and beat Tom Brady. So we still got the best special teams. We do.
My God, we do.
We have the best special teams in the league. We have the best punter. We have outstanding, even the unit that gets down there and downs the ball inside like the 10 every time. Nick Folk still hitting field goals, missed one all year.
Yeah, can't be mad at him.
And then our kick and punt returns. Like what? Like that's that it's like we have to rely on Isaiah Williams or someone in the back to return a ball 50 yards or get a touchdown for us to have a chance at scoring at this point. God bless you, Maddie. It's 70 degrees over here. I wish it was 70 degrees here, man. How's it hanging, Mike? Doing good, Jerome. Doing good. How's it hanging, Maddie? There you go.
Thank you, sir. It's a little to the left, but it's all right.
The Jets will win a Super Bowl in y'all's lifetime. We'll see.
Yeah, all right, motherfucker. Bet your life savings on that.
Sith happens. Good to see you, buddy. What's up, guys? It's good to see you, man. Good to see you. Karate, Hal, Karate, Hal. Chris Banjo is the only coach doing his job. Yeah. Special teams, baby. Special teams.
Yeah, that's all we got. I mean, dude, our defense could not fucking stop anything Sunday. It was so embarrassing.
Laker Nation, Jay. Y'all made Tua look like Dan Marino.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, your friend that's a Steelers fan. That's Laker Nation right there. Better BTA against the Dolphins. I don't know your young lingo. I know Ryan is Maddie's boy, so
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Brian, channel member in the house.
Ryan, what's up, buddy?
My observation from the weekend: we need to kill all of this trade away draft capital to take a flyer on a QB nonsense. With the natural pick and the Colts pick, the Jets get 2 studs. I agree with that,
awesome.
Ryan. I agree with that, and now I am fully on board with waiting till 2027 to take a quarterback because it doesn't look like anybody's the runaway guy this year. We could get to the number one.
Is belt to ass.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you, young people, for helping us old people. I'm still super skibbity on your toilet water, Ohio.
Yeah, 6'7", buddy, 6'7".
6'7".
And it's so funny how much in normal conversation that comes up because we'll say like, oh yeah, it was like 6 or 7 o'clock, something like that, and then both of the little kids will be like,
one of my kids was 6'7", old man.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm saying we have 3 first rounders. We can get up to that number 1 spot if we absolutely have to in 2027.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, this year
I don't know how sold they are on Mendoza. That's the thing. They haven't said
I
much,
I don't care about getting Mendoza this year. Let's worry about, like I said, let's worry about 2027. I mean, let's do this the right way. Let's make sure we're getting a good quarterback.
We'll see. I don't know. I hate thinking about the draft this early because we have to do it every year.
Are you kidding me? I was thinking about the draft like before Halloween.
Yeah, like by Halloween.
Like when the Jets now are officially eliminated from the playoffs, but truthfully, we were eliminated.
By week 4.
It was definitely the week before Columbus Day or the game before Columbus Day. We went 0-7, and it was it. That was it. I know mathematically, we could win out. Yeah, right.
Dude, I hate nothing more than the people who are like, well, you could win out and this. And yeah, we all know that's not going to fucking happen.
Yeah. Well, if the Jets win out and then the Bills don't win or tie and the Patriots
win
don't
out,
win or tie.
Bills lose, Mercury is in retrograde, there's a wind coming from the north. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, I have a better chance of buying the winning lotto ticket and getting struck by lightning walking out of the 7-Eleven.
Jake told me that he had Breece Hall in as on his fantasy team this week.
Sorry about your luck, homie.
Yeah, I mean, he's your best bet on the team.
We talked about doing a fantasy football league and where you had to have a Jet on your team like every week. Breece Hall would be the best guy to have right now, but still.
Brady Cook wasn't worried about a soft tissue injury. Was he taking a beating? I mean, I know he got that one.
Got a little dinged up and was just like, fuck it, I'm fine. Everybody shut up.
Oh, and yes, karate Colts.
One thing we have going for us is the
now the Jets have the 7th pick and the 19th pick, I believe. That's where we're at right now. I looked at Tankathon before the show, so
I have every belief the Jets will end up with like the 5th pick.
Do you want to hear something horrible? And even my wife called me horrible for it. When the thing came up on the screen of Daniel Jones on the turf slamming his helmet down, I went, yeah, and then I went, oh no, I don't root for injuries. I don't. And then my wife was like, why are you cheering that someone got hurt? I go, I don't want him to be hurt. I said, as soon as I saw him down, slamming his helmet down, all I saw was our draft capital go up.
Just going up, yeah. I mean,
so I felt guilty.
I'm not
as hell.
happy that he's hurt, but I'm happy that it helps the Jets.
Exactly. It's going to help the Jets. The Colts.
If I could snap my fingers and he wasn't injured, I would do it.
I couldn't say if I could snap my fingers and he wouldn't be injured but wouldn't be playing, I would do it. But I want the Colts to lose out. I want the Colts to
I want the Colts to lose as much as possible, but oh well.
Colts are falling off a cliff, absolutely. Let's go Chargers. F the Eagles. Colts are injured to that's what we're look. I don't root for injuries. And they
are banged up though, man. I feel bad for them because
I
do feel bad for Colts fans because they were supposed to suck this year, and then they came out and started playing really well, and then injuries have just basically blown that ship out of the water like an Ecuadorian fishing boat. So
I read about that, Karate.
I saw that.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers is working out with the Colts.
I didn't think Phillip Rivers had any interest in coming back to the league at all.
How old is he?
He's 38, I think, something like that.
Are you guessing?
I think I read that, but it's close, I think.
That's a pretty old boy, especially since he's been out of the league. Like, it's one thing. It says Colts will work out 44-year-old Phillip Rivers.
All right, apparently it was way the fuck off. I didn't think he was that old.
44, man. He's even older than that's older than Flacco and Rodgers, isn't it?
That's older than you, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
I wish. Patriots going to sweep the Bills. I don't care about either of those fucking teams, Ryan. F both of them. Indiana Jones and the Tendon of Doom. That's good. I like that, Rusty Spooner. OC is a problem. We talked about it earlier. I said it on my reaction already. Taylor Inkster needs to go. I am so terrible. Sick and tired. And then some of the play calling, it's like, just
what are you doing?
I don't get it. And it's like, it's almost like he's trying not to get the first down on a 3rd and 5 or third and 8. It's like, oh guys, yeah, run real short routes, run a 5 and out, and just to catch the ball, you'll get the yards after catch. Why? What makes you think they're going to get more yards if they catch the ball? Like, come on, Jesus Christ, Maddie. I do have some stuff for a little later. I got a few more Olympic jerseys for you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I don't want to have all of them, but there's a lot out there now, and I don't want you to, because I'll do a few more on Saturday night. But I got a couple more for you, including what I think is the ugliest of all of them.
Ooh, we hated some of the earlier ones, so.
No, we didn't. Oh, Canada. We were like Canada.
Canada, and I mean,
well, the only other ones I showed you. I showed you were Finland, which we liked, and USA.
Didn't you show me 4 of them total?
I don't know. I thought it was just USA, Finland, and
Sweden,
Canada. No.
Huh.
But truthfully, Sweden's always look the same.
They're always the exact same shirt.
Still trying to get through some of these. Let's see here. Ganja, what's up? Midnight Mike, Eagles fan and Army combat veteran here. Love the show. Thank you for your service, sir. We definitely appreciate that. We are big supporters of the U.S. military in all its forms, whatever branch. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Please, everybody hit that like button. There's a good amount of you in here for a Monday night. I appreciate that, because once this show is over, it goes to members only. As long as I remember, I'm going to be so frazzled when I end the show trying to figure out like all my nighttime rituals and whatever and get to bed at a reasonable hour. I don't believe me. I wish I could be here for the full hour and a half till 11, guys. I do, but unfortunately it is what it is. Bullshit Bills have to win on the road like 4 times. I don't know. You're talking to someone else on that one. Brady should finish the season. Brady.
Why not?
Brady Cook. Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah, we all agree with that.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Brady Cook should 100% end out this season. There is no reason to play anybody else. My question is there was one play where he did get a little roughed up, and he either got stepped on, like a cleat on cleat. He got stepped on, or he got rolled on. And I'm sitting there thinking, if Fields is out with an injury, and Tyrod's out with an injury, he goes down. Is Tom Tupa coming in?
Dude, I literally said Tom Tupa's name on Sunday.
Like,
I was
yeah,
like, fuck it, man. Because when Brady Cook looked a little banged up, I was like, well, who's going to be the Tom Tupa this game? Fuck. I mean,
is it McNamara? Is he coming in, you think?
that was my thought. I was like, I don't think McNamara can fucking throw the football, but I don't know.
Dude, how funny would it have been if McNamara came in and lit everybody up?
All I can think of is, like I said, and I think I texted you this, I don't remember, but I just wanted Brady Cook to turn into Willie Beeman from Any Given Sunday. But,
well,
you know.
It is what it is.
I don't even like sports. I've said that many times.
Neither of us are sports fans. We just do this show.
We do this for the money.
Mike, you fitting to be a Steelers fan on Sunday? We play the Dolphins. I don't know if we blow them out, but I think we can. Look, I'll always root for people to beat the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Dolphins are my least favorite team. So it is what it is.
The Luftwaffe could play the Dolphins, and I would probably make a positive comment about them.
Oh, geez, Matty.
I said what I said.
The Jacksonville Jaguar own the Bills in Florida in the playoffs. Yeah, we'll see. I have no problem with the Jaguars, truthfully. Like I said it over and over again. That commercial with "Let's Hear It for the Boys" with Trevor Lawrence and their new number one guy who Jay Laker Nation said looks like a Ninja Turtle.
Oh yeah,
he does. Now that he said it,
you can't unsee it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like when you realize Whoopi Goldberg has no eyebrows, then you always are seeing the fact that she doesn't have eyebrows. It like blows your mind. But it is what it is. Let's see here. Can we please take a step back and not freak out? Oh, JC, you're going to be positive? I like that. The D got punched early, but then bogged down until the last TD. Give Brady some time, too. Hey, dude, we're with you on Brady. That was the one, not positive, but one of the things I was like, okay, a week of practice with the first stringers. Let's see what he can do next week in Jacksonville in what should be nice weather. You know, let's see what happens. I'm gonna do a Jets franchise mode for you all. What, on Madden? You're just gonna get stomped. Even on Madden, the Jets can't win. They probably have. I don't know a lot about Madden, but I know there's Madden scores and team scores and all that stuff.
I do like simulations and shit. I've done that before.
I feel like the Jets have got to have one of the worst Madden ratings of any team.
I can guarantee you after this season, they're going to be real down bad. Like, I don't know what the overall will be, but they're going to be in they're going to be in like February weather prediction level fucking Madden rating. Like 55 is a high.
Rusty Spooner comes in, says, did you all see the Colts 2027 opponents? LOL, they literally might lose every game, and we have their first. We also play Indy in 2026, so us beating them helps. Oh, that's interesting, because, yeah, we have their number one next year, too. So that's interesting. If they have a rough opponents, that would be really nice.
Well, are we talking about the Colts 2026 opponents?
Yeah, he's saying the Colts probably will end up. I feel like the Colts will end up with like a 14th or 15th pick for the Colts this year. But he's saying next year their opponents, the schedule's not out yet. But yeah, apparently next year it's really brutal.
I'll take it, man. I mean, I don't know. Like I say, the problem I have is having watched the Jets colossally goat fuck so many drafts. Like, it sounds great until the draft happens, and we're like, what did you do? Warren Sapp was right there.
Once again, that's the thing. The Jet, everyone I talk to in my daily life who says to me, yeah, but you know what? You guys got all those picks. And I'm like, go look at, there is a literal, you can go on YouTube and click Jets draft picks, and they have like a compilation of all the boner
who they could have
moves
taken versus who they did take.
Yeah.
And then they lost 17 fucking straight games or whatever.
Fuck the Bills next Sunday, and we are sweeping their sorry asses. Hey, look, it would be interesting if out of nowhere the Patriots just buried the Bills. Valerie, our first lady, channel member, thank you for still being in here. You haven't mentioned Quincy Williams wearing Joker makeup. A little too appropriate. Actually, I can't even be mad at Quincy, man. He had the one big sack in the game.
A decent game.
Like, where the hell was Sherwood and Will McDonald, and where were they? Like, I didn't see them anywhere. Did you see that Jalen Hurts interception? Then he got the ball back and fumbled it. No. But I'm not watching the game right now. I'm doing a show, remember? Oh, yeah, there you go. He's 4,000 years old. Rivers 44.
Right. I didn't realize he was 44. I thought he was younger than that. Wow.
Dude, that's old, man. That's pretty old to be bringing in a guy who hasn't been playing for a couple years. I have no sympathy for the Colts after they screwed Peyton Manning. What did they do to Peyton Manning? He played with the team for a long time. They just didn't want to re-sign him for a ridiculous amount of money. I know that may have been a mistake because he then went to Denver and won the Super Bowl. Rivers needs more money because he just had 18 more kids.
Hey, you know what? Good for him for trying to scrape out a living. We're all doing our best out here.
Yeah, but how do you get, like, of all the guys, like they're like they look on the list and they're like, oh, Phillip Rivers, he's only 44. Let's call him up.
Well, they may only need him for a game or two. I don't really know what.
No. He's out.
Oh, he's out.
He tore his ACL.
Oh shit! Okay, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he's done.
Well, fuck it. I mean, he may have sold him. He may be a really good salesman. He's like, look, I can still play. I'll take the league minimum. Let's rock and roll.
Maddie, why don't you take?
It's already in the comments. It's already there. But yeah,
explain it to everybody.
Well, when the Jets had the first overall pick in 1996, Peyton Manning didn't want to play for the Jets, and so he decided he'd go back to college for another year. Because I just care so much about being a Tennessee Vol. And fuck the Jets out of fucking taking him first overall. And he did it on purpose. It's 100% him and his whole fucking jackass, southern drawl, mouth-breathing, dummy-ass family. So fuck Peyton Manning. Same guy who also like, y'all should hire Adam Gase. He's like a really good coach. No. Fuck you, Tom fucking Forrest Gump. I don't want to talk to you. I hate the guy. I will always hate the guy. I'm not going to forgive him. I guess he lives in Denver part of the time. And for a while, I was working at a sports store where he came in sometimes. And I was like, Jesus, God, don't let me be here when that happens. And he may be a really nice person or whatever else. And his decisions might have been all business. But you fucked over my team several times. So, no, I'm not a fan. I'm not going to forgive him for that shit. And, yeah, that's that.
Well, how would you feel if we end up taking Arch next year?
We're not.
2 years.
I don't want him. I don't want anyone. I don't ever want to see a name Manning on a Jets jersey.
Well, the funny thing is we wouldn't have our favorite TV show, Chad Powers, if it weren't for the Mannings.
Don't care.
So you don't appreciate Chad Powers?
No, I don't like Chad Powers. Now I'm officially done with Chad Powers.
You love Chad Powers.
I do love Chad Powers. We all love Chad Powers. Everybody loves Chad Powers.
That's a good show. If you have not seen Chad Powers on Hulu, folks,
yeah, do yourself a favor. It's great. And I guess they, I think you sent me the thing saying that they're going to start filming the next season in January. So
yep. I do have a little update on Fright Night Hellbound.
Oh, did you get the audio?
Yes, I did.
How is it?
I want to love it, but I won't, without spoiling anything.
Okay.
I will say that. Okay, so 2 hours, it's about an hour and a half to 2 hours into the audiobook, which I assume would be an hour to 2 hours reading because you just read at the same
give or take
pace. Yeah. There's no mention of Jerry Dandridge.
Well, you got to realize that, and I think you were the one that told me this, or maybe I read it too, I don't know, but if they're going to start building a universe, that first book is going to be laying a lot of groundwork. And Jerry's going to be there. I mean, we all know Jerry Dandridge is going to be there. So, and I think part of it is too, you got to remember, we're living in 2025, okay? When we were kids in like 1985, New York of 1975 was only 10 years ago. And like, you would hear.
No, Maddie. Once again, trying not to spoil anything, but the whole description of the book was Jerry Dandridge's experiences in New York City in the 70s.
Yeah.
Dude, I am now almost 4 hours, I believe 3-4 hours into the book, and they're still not in New York City.
Well, all I'm going to say is stick it out because you know what?
I will.
A slow burn. And
I will.
I mean, I know how much you love Fright Night. So
I love it.
You know, like the thing is when he shows up now, you're going to have to be fucking hiding that boner like nobody's business because when he finally shows up, you're going to be like,
no. I'm to the point where he's in the story.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's now in the story.
Oh, he is.
Yes, but they're not in New York City.
Give it time, dude. They said he had to emigrate.
Yes.
But
they are filling like some holes. Like I was talking to a guy I work with who's also a big horror fan, and he was basically we were talking and like I was like, I hope Billy Cole is in the book.
I believe they mentioned that he would be.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
And I also was hoping that they would like. Do you remember? And I don't know if this happens or not, but do you remember when in the movie they go to do the vampire test with Peter Vincent, and Jerry goes, Mr. Vincent, I love all your work, and I must say it's quite amusing, or something like that to him. I hope at some point in the book, because Peter Vincent is old in the movie, so his movies would have come out that he's showing in that.
You got to have a nod to Jerry watching his movies or something.
Exactly.
Cool. Yeah.
No, and then I also hope they explain. Remember how he had the picture of the girl who looked like Amy?
Yeah.
I hope they do something with that.
I kind of hope they don't. I kind of want to ignore that part of it, and I'll tell you why. That it's too much for me of a rip from Dracula.
Yeah, but Maddie, it's part of the lore. I
could let that part just go away. That part I could just kind of go let go.
Okay, well, let's get back to comments. More Jets talk. Aaron Rodgers is the best QB since Vinny Testaverde. I would not say that. He played
his overall career stats wise be.
Oh yeah,
he's not the best quarterback to play for the Jets since Vinny. That's not.
Well, I mean, he only has the one season, and his stats were actually good.
You can't. They were good, but I mean, if you're gonna go, I mean, I'd say Chad Pennington was a better.
I would say Chad Pennington could be in there. You could even argue Mark Sanchez
too. I mean, it's not because I hate Aaron Rodgers. It's just.
And if you're going to go off of 1 year, like example, then Ryan Fitzpatrick had an
Fitzpatrick had an amazing Jets career.
Yeah, that 1 year he played with the Jets, his stats, he had the most touchdowns for a quarterback in Jets history. Did you know that, Jay? Laker Nation, our number one passing touchdown quarterback of all time is Ryan Fitzpatrick.
How weird is that?
And our number one intercepting quarterback is probably Joe Namath.
Probably.
Oh boy, you got to look it up there, buddy. He's too young to remember World War II, Maddie.
I don't know what I hate more, that he doesn't know or that he spelled it that way.
Dano's thinking you're looking extra sexy today.
I appreciate that, Dano. You're a good-looking man yourself, sir.
Let's see. Oh, yes.
I'm telling you, it's the sweatshirt with the cut-off sleeves. That just makes you look good. Belichick even was kind of handsome in that shit.
Let's see here. JC, they dropped 10 passes because the receivers aren't used to a ball hitting them in the hands or in stride.
I think that might be right. Like, whoa, this isn't supposed to be here.
Well, I said that when we went from Zach Wilson to Aaron Rodgers. I was like, the receivers aren't going to know what the fuck to do because Zach Wilson is always underthrowing, throwing behind, throwing out ahead.
Have to make like that extra effort where you catch that miracle fucking pass because you somehow, oh well.
Yep, karate. We are knee deep.
We are balls deep,
and we've been there for a while.
Yeah, it was still fall when we were there.
Nothing new.
Still fall now.
Nothing new.
I hate sports so much.
You know, a dream is like a river's. Is that a dream is like a river? Am I missing something? There's got to be.
Rivers has admitted that he is kind of fucked up.
How many kids? Now I'm curious. There's been several comments about how many kids. Like
7 kids.
7?
7 or between 7 and 9. I know he's got at least 7. So.
No, my dad has that many. So.
Well, can your dad throw a spiral?
Get him over to the nuts. No, he ain't 44.
I'm just saying, we do what we got to do.
Let's see here. Hopkins comes in. What? Good evening. I'm a Jets fan. By the way of my mom. Well, you had a great mom. And a native Baltimore Ravens fan. Send prayers. I'm miserable. What, being a Ravens fan?
Yeah, once again. At least you've done something in your life.
Yeah, talk to Jay in here, Laker Nation. He's a Steelers fan, always coming in trying to get sympathy.
Dude, that's the one thing I always think is funny is that, and again, I honestly don't think that Hopkins is doing this, but like other teams try to co-opt the Jets' misery every year, and I think you and I were talking to somebody, I think it was on Twitter or something, and somebody's like, "Yeah, man, I understand how you feel. I'm a Vikings fan," and I'm like, "You're 10-2. Get the fuck out of here with your sob story." Like no, dude, like the only people who can hang out with us in the fucking shitstorm club, in my opinion, are the Cardinals, the Browns, and the Lions.
Yeah,
that's it.
And then another thing is that once again, I appreciate you being here, Hopkins. I really do.
And I don't think you
love all other fans or whatever, but I'm telling you, every
this year you're miserable, but you have a couple Super Bowls in your lifetime.
Yeah, and every reaction video I do, whatever team we're playing, fans of that team always come in and say, "Hey, man, I feel it. We suck too. This, that, and the other thing." And I'm just like, we are not the same.
No,
like I understand that your team is performing well below average. You didn't have Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, Lamar was out, and that hurt you guys.
Yeah, I get it, but it's just there's so few fans of any team in any sport who are the same as Jets fans.
It's basically the rough equivalent of like an American who lives below the poverty line going to like the Congo and complaining about their lifestyle. You're like, "Oh wait, let me get this straight. You have an iPhone and cable and clean water, and I am 12 and I'm a captain in the army and have to walk 10 miles to get water for my family every day."
Maddie, who was it? Was it Abe who came in short and was saying he wanted to bring over Deshaun?
I don't think Abe said that.
I feel like someone it had to have been Abe who said next year just bring in Deshaun because he's an interception machine, but at least he slings the ball. So Daniel Jones tore his Achilles. He's done for 2 years.
Well, they're pretty fucking good with medicine, so maybe not 2, but
truthfully, I feel in a way I feel for Daniel Jones because he had such a comeback year.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. I was rooting for him. I mean, I'm not a Colts fan by any stretch, but I was rooting for him in the sense of like, good for him, man. Everybody, Giants camps wrote him off. Everybody had shit, and Abe was saying Jameis Winston.
Oh, Jameis Winston. That's okay, Jameis Winston.
But yeah, I mean, it's just God. Life sucks.
1983, John Elway did the same thing to the Colts, forced to trade to the Broncos. Well, not only that, but Peyton did that to the Jets, and then Eli got drafted to the Chargers, and then bitched about it like a little girl until he got his way.
Like that family, they think that they fucking are better. Like I've always said, when you're an amazing hot shit quarterback in college, you're going to a pro team that has nothing going for it right now.
Yep.
Like, you're going to a situation where for 3 years, life is going to suck wet farts out of dead pigeons. It's how it's going to be.
And it sucks that we're so, like, used to it by now.
Yeah.
Like, we are so, like, I still get pissed. I still get angry. But then it's like a day or two later, I'm sitting there and I'm like,
why did I expect anything?
I'm a Jets fan. Like, this is what we do.
Like, literally, so my buddy, he has another friend out in Carolina who's a Jets fan, and his son, they were talking to him. He's like 5, and they were like, "Well, who's going to be your football team? Who are you going to root for?" And he said, "Well, I'm going to root for the Jets, like my dad." And I think it was his uncle, not his dad, but one of the adults was around. I was like, "Hey, listen, buddy, remember when you were playing basketball and the ball bounced and hit you right in the nose and knocked you down?" He said, "Yeah." He goes, "That's what being a Jets fan is every Sunday." Yep. I was like, warn the kid. You got to warn him.
Sometimes even worse. Sometimes it's a ball to the face and then a kick to the nuts.
Yeah, it's a ball to the face and then you fall on like a bike lock and hit your balls on it or something. Like, it's just a nightmare.
Valerie agrees with you, Maddie. No Mannings, please.
No, I don't want that prima donna ass family involved in this team. Our team is a fucking, we might be shit, but we're honest shit.
Southside comes in and says, poor Jets fans. Must be a Miami fan. We're welcome to be here, buddy.
It could be any fan. Anybody in the league looks at Jets fans and goes, that fucking team. And I think part of the reason it really resonates, though, why people are like, God, the Jets are really bad, is that like the Browns are in Cleveland, Arizona. That's Arizona. We're in the major metropolitan market for sports. Like, we are in New York fucking city. We're in the tri-state area. I know we don't play in New York. Everybody just keep the fucking comments to yourself. I know. And it's like, how do you maintain such absolute subpar fucking football operations in the New York market? That's, I think, really the big issue.
I think I have an answer for you. It's because Jets fans are so loyal, and same with Giants fans.
Yeah.
Jets and Giants fans are so loyal, and it's such a big market that no matter what, the teams are going to make.
You're always going to turn a profit.
Exactly, and so that
just
gives
like the Rockies out here.
Yeah, it gives the owners no motivation to actually make the team good.
It's like I've said about the Colorado Rockies, and we talked about this. People in Colorado don't give a shit about baseball. They just want to go to the park and treat it like a block party. So if you're telling me that I'm going to net $350 million every year, and my team could win 7 games in Major League Baseball, why would I spend any money? The formula works.
I understand, dude.
So,
I also think that the NFL has something to do with it. And I'll tell you why. Because if you look at the last couple dynasties, and you look at let's say the Patriots,
okay,
they were like, before the Patriots dynasty, they were like a fourth afterthought between the Red Sox, the Bruins, and the Celtics. And then the NFL needed to inject some life into football in the Boston area, or there was actually a point where they were going to move the Patriots out of New England, and I think that even one stop was Connecticut, but they were thinking about moving them again, and the NFL, I feel like, had to step in and make people
like,
care.
Okay,
then think about the
make
Chiefs.
sure that things fall a little. And I've said this for years. I do think that I don't think football is rigged, but I think that football has been rigged. And my big one with that is, wow, the Saints won a Super Bowl right after their whole fucking city got destroyed by a hurricane.
Well, and then think about the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Nobody gave a shit. I never saw a Chiefs fan in my entire life. Well, I knew one.
Out here, I see it more frequently, but proximity-wise.
But once again, that because we have now seen a Chiefs dynasty. My whole thing is that they were one of those markets that probably was dying, and they needed something to be injected into that market. And there you go.
I see. I don't know about that, because I do know a lot of Chiefs fans, but I also live 6 hours from Kansas City by car.
Here we go. We got a Jets chant.
Dano, thank you.
Jets. Dano, the Danger Zone, which is live every Friday night with Murph and sometimes Scott. And then it's also, he does a reaction show at around 10 p.m. after the Jets game. So when the Jets are over that night on a Sunday night at 10 p.m. with Jeremy from Jets Chaos, they do a show. And shout out to you, Dano.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's actually really good. If you like, it's actually like you wouldn't expect it to be good, Maddie.
Yeah,
but
wow,
really,
what a backhanded fucking compliment, ass.
I heard how that came out. If you like Tom, I hope you listen to Chris Webby. I don't. What am I missing?
I don't know what we're talking about either.
Let us know, Daniel. I'll bring it up.
But yeah, see, the thing is, on Sunday I always watch the Whatever podcast, so that's probably why I didn't know, because that starts at like 6 o'clock my time and goes to like 2 in the morning.
Yo, Mike, how are you, brother? Welcome to Club Misery. Let's see what our teams can do in the draft. Yeah, he's a Raiders fan, so he's not too happy.
Dude, there's a kid at Chipotle by my house today, and I went and grabbed some lunch. And this dude's like, Jets, huh, man? Well, I'm a Raiders fan. I was like, I know, dude. We talked last time I was in. He goes, oh, yeah, that is you. And I was like, God damn it.
Like, how many Jets fans walk into that place?
Well, yeah, well, like, that's what I tell people. Like, being a Jets fan in Colorado is like being a teenager and realizing you're gay. Like, you just feel like you're the only one in the world because you never see other people.
Let's see here. Rusty Spooner. The irony would be that the Colts are the worst team in 26, and since we have their 27 first pick, instead of following his Uncle Peyton, Manning gets sent to the Jets, burning both Indy and the Manning family.
I don't want him.
Until the Jets win another Super Bowl, Joe will always be the man. Yeah, but it's like the more that goes on and the more weird shit that happens, that Manning or that Namath curse is really starting to look like it's legit, like the curse of the Bambino. Like, what do we have to do here? Does Namath have to die, or is this like an ongoing curse? And I don't want Namath to die. Namath is our boy. Like, he's all we got. There we go. Look at that. Joe Namath with a fur coat and a Super Bowl ring. Beautiful.
Yep, it's our boy.
I want to get one of those, like one of those replica Super Bowl rings.
I just want a Super Bowl ring to go to the Jets before I die. I went to the doctor for like a routine checkup for the first time in like 10 years today. And I literally was like, I hope there's nothing bad that they tell me because I don't want to die before the Jets win a Super Bowl.
I'm so scared of that happening, Matty.
Dude. Well, I get to schedule a colonoscopy, so that's cool.
Oh, I had one of those not too long ago, a couple months back.
I've never had one. So
well, I'll tell you this, man. Afterwards, you feel great.
That's what the doctor told me. It was like, she was like, I've had one, and she goes, the drugs they give you are fucking awesome too. And I'm like, all right.
I don't remember. Like, I'll tell you this, and I think I said this on the show, but I don't like being put under. I don't like not being in control of myself. It's why, that's why I don't take public transportation. I won't fly places. Like, I will drive to Florida before I will fly to Florida. I don't mind flying. I've flown a million times, but it's the same reason when I lived in Philly, I never took the subway. I never took public buses. I walked. I just walked everywhere from the Schuylkill over to the Delaware. Like, it didn't matter. I would literally walk everywhere. So that's the same. I don't like not being in control. And they knew that, and I told them that. So when I went in, they started like, they put the IV in, and I think they started like giving me a small dose to like calm me down.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden I remember like looking at the ceiling and whatever, cause I'm laying back. And then all of a sudden they're like, okay, we're going to bring you in now. And I'm like, okay. And it just, this part seems like a dream to me. And then they bring me in. They're like, all right, turn over on your side. I said, okay. And then I don't remember a thing. Literally don't remember a thing. Then I woke up and I don't remember a thing for hours after that. I was awake, and it wasn't like when they, show those people who are saying crazy shit after like,
the old like dentist
other drugs
and shit.
Yeah. So but from what happened is you can't eat for like 2 days, and the stuff they have you drink is disgusting.
Yeah, that's what she was telling me. She's like, yeah, the cleanse is the problem. She goes, after that, everything's awesome. But
yeah, well, so you feel great when you wake up, and I'm starving, and they're like, well, don't eat too much greasy food, this, that, and the other thing. I left there, I was like, fuck
yeah,
that.
my doctor said, she was like, I went and ate the best Chipotle fucking bowl I've ever had in my life.
Maddie, when we left, my wife, so where did we go first? I wanted a sub. Okay. So we went to a Jersey Mike's, and I got a sub. And then before we could even get home, because it was like a half-hour drive home, I had her stop at a Wendy's so I could get a Baconator meal.
Get a Baconator just to prep you for your sub?
I ate so much food.
Attaboy.
It was so bad.
That's funny.
But I remember very little of it. And apparently my wife was saying that I was giving her a hard time for her driving. So it is what it is. Because she never drives. I'm always driving.
Right.
Because once again, I don't like not being in control, but you can't drive. You have to have somebody drive.
Yeah, that was another thing. They were like, yeah, you're going to be kind of fucked up, so somebody has to come and get you.
I wish Chad Pennington could be our QB coach.
I don't know about that. I'm not opposed to the idea. I just don't know. Does Chad Pennington know how to coach?
No, that exactly. Is he a coach?
But if he's that's one where I have to trust Jets management to be like, okay, we think he knows what he's doing.
Jorge comes in and says, sorry to interrupt, gentlemen, but who do you got in the first round of the college football playoffs? I saw the brackets. I saw the brackets, and I didn't. But all I know is that my team, which once again, fair weather fan, but my team, Notre Dame, because they weren't picked to go into the playoffs, declined bowl invitations. So now Notre Dame will not be playing in a bowl game, and because they were snubbed for the college football playoffs. And they were snubbed because I actually did look at the teams that were in. Notre Dame has a better record than a lot of them. Wins against stronger teams. They went 0-2 to start and 1 out. And so they went like 10-2 on the season. And, some of the teams that got in had worse records, had a softer strength of schedule. There was one team that got in, Tulane or something, who only played one ranked team. And it's like, so the Notre Dame football, organization, whatever you call it, program, basically said, okay, well, we're not doing a bowl game. And the only thing I feel weird about is that like a senior who played his last game didn't realize it was his last game. You understand what I'm saying? Like he thought he'd have another game to be like, okay, this is going to be my last football game. And now he doesn't. Now they don't get that. But yeah, it is what it is. Edward says, totally agree. Chad would be a great QB coach. Where is he coaching? Is he doing like a Mangled where he's coaching at like a high school?
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not being funny.
College?
I just do not know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I don't want to give an NFL coaching job to someone with zero experience.
All right. Mo, here's what we're going to do. Like I said, we're going to cut it a little short tonight because I have work early in the morning. I have to go in a couple hours early. But before we go, Maddie, what I'd like to do is show you a few more of these a few more of these Olympic hockey jerseys. So let me just pop this down. I thank you so much, everybody, for being in here. All right, who do I have? All right. I'm looking. By the way, just to refresh everybody's memory, these are the USA uniforms.
Gorgeous. Yeah, we all agreed we like those ones.
Gorgeous. Look at those. Probably one of the best in the field. But here we go. So I got Germany. You want to see Germany?
I desperately want to see Germany, actually. I'm really curious. Kind of what I expected.
Exactly, yes.
And
they look good, though.
Yeah, they're clean. They're solid.
But it's so funny how even like if it's not Nazi related, they still look very evil.
There's what?
Oh.
All right. Somebody's at my front door talking to my wife, so let's blast through this real quick.
What do you mean somebody's at your front door talking to your wife?
Randos at my fucking front door talking to my wife at fucking 8:30 at night.
Okay.
I like them clean.
Well, like I said, even though they're not like Nazi, they somehow Germany still finds a way to make their jerseys look intimidating.
Dude, you're 100% right. Because I literally was like, are they gonna do the Deutsche Eagle? And they sure did.
Yeah. Then we got Switzerland, which is very simple, very easy.
I like this though because I like the shield logo. Obviously, as a Rangers fan, and I think these are cool.
Yeah, and I like the simplicity of these jerseys.
Here's what I would say about these. If I was injured and someone was wearing that and coming towards me, I would feel better.
Yeah, you'd feel like someone's coming to help you.
Someone is coming to help me. Everything's gonna be okay. How gay is that?
You got Slovakia.
Cool, solid.
Yep, I like those too. Like I said, all of these. I
like that they're going simple. They're not. You know what I mean? Yeah, you and I are on the same page with this.
And it's just like Maddie. It's just like. Your team colors, maybe a couple stripes.
Yeah, but you don't
and your logo. Yeah. They look good. Okay, but before we get ahead of ourselves,
let's see the ugly one. Come on, I know you hyped it up. Let's see it.
Okay, so these are France, and I don't like the French to begin with. You're welcome in World War II. Jay won't get that joke.
I don't think Jay knows there were world wars.
No, me neither. He barely even knows there was a Persian Gulf.
Jay is a veteran of the meme wars.
Yes, that's true. So here's France. This is their whites, and they both are the same, but they're just ugly as sin. All these other teams, I don't know what France was thinking. Here we go. What do you think? Those are so stupid.
Well, it's good. We're not going to see much of it, but
yeah, they're going to be eliminated immediately. You want to see the blue?
I guess. I mean, this is.
It's not even a hockey jersey.
Did they just have a guy with like a Word opened up, and he was like, "Well, I got to make this jersey with a word processor, so this is what I'm." Yeah, this just remarkably unimaginative. Like,
look at that compared to that.
Like, come on. I mean, not that France is known for being a hockey country, but.
Oh, definitely not.
Jesus, man. I mean.
But it's like they didn't even try.
They're like, I'm just going to write France and underline it 8 times.
Yeah, like does France have? Like the what are their soccer jerseys? What do they have a shield of? Isn't France like a weird like little like
I don't think
bird
they
or
have
like
really
a?
much of anything. They just have their colored flag, but that's just lame. Yeah, the
Then
French
do it.
barcodes.
Then do a
No, that's good.
then do a shield with like the French flag in it,
Or
like
something.
like kind of like what Switzerland did right here, but just put just put the French flag in it.
Something. That's just
Ew.
unimpressed. I don't think it's ugly. I just think it's so.
It
I mean,
is
I say
ugly.
black jerseys aren't creative. That is not creative.
And like I hate stripes on sleeves that don't go around.
Why did you put that on the fucking sleeves?
I don't.
Like
I didn't.
Above the numbers. That's like above the like. Put the numbers up on top first.
Yeah, and then have the stripes go around the sleeve
or on the wrist. Dumb. Not just so lazy. But they also know they're going to play like 1 or 2 games in a round robin where like by the second period everyone's going to be trying to get thrown out of the game.
But that's it, Maddie. So now you've seen Canada, USA, Slovakia, Switzerland, Germany, and good old USA and France.
I will say if I were grading them on a whole, I would give this an A.
Oh, as a whole, yes.
As a whole.
Well, Canada's are a little weird.
Canada's are a little weird, but they're not the worst.
France
is definitely the low light. But yeah, all in all, this year's Olympic jerseys look good.
Well, it is what it is. There we go, Maddie. So once again, gonna have to keep it a little short. Maddie, is there anything you want to shout out to anybody or say?
Nah, man. I'm good. Like I said, I'll see you guys Saturday.
Hopefully on Saturday, I will have a much better update on Fright Night Hellbound.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, you should be through it by then, I'd imagine. So, but that said, guys, I hope everybody has a good week. God, I can't wait for spring training because everything sucks.
Keep the faith in hockey, my friend. That's another thing, Maddie. We can keep the faith in hockey. It's not over yet for anybody.
No.
And then we also have then we also have the Olympics for hockey coming up.
Yeah.
We have the World Cup coming up.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the World Cup. And I mean, basketball is definitely pretty fun right now. You know, the Knicks look pretty decent. So
the only thing that's a little weird about the World Cup is that the 3 games that the U.S. is playing in the group stage are all in L.A., none at MetLife.
Well, I mean, I only know who they're playing first, and that's Paraguay. So,
well, I don't think we're gonna have much of a problem getting through our group.
No, but I mean, the thing is,
it's always those first 2 rounds after the group that become dicey.
Well, and I had really wanted to go to a game, but I was like, I'm not going to pay $2,500 to sit in the very top row to see Honduras and Ecuador play in Kansas City. I'm like, oh, fucking.
Oh, does Kansas City have games?
Kansas City has games. LA has games,
and New Jersey.
Yeah, I think there's a few places, but I was like, man, I'm not driving 6 hours to go to a game where I could give 2 fucks about either team, let alone how much a ticket would cost. Now, granted, it would be really cool to go to a World Cup game, any World Cup game, but for the cost and the travel and everything else, I just can't justify it.
No, I get it. All right, Maddie. Thank you, guys. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Please show us that support.
Be good. I will talk to you Saturday. I hope everybody has a kick-ass week. And I'd say go Jets, but they're going straight down. So just fucking, I don't know.
Fuck the Jets.
Everything sucks. Speaking of fuck the Jets, by the way, so I made the mistake of leaving my book on the desk at work when we were getting switching out shifts. And I literally, and I'll show it to you on Saturday, found 5 Post-it notes in there, and one of them just said "fuck the Jets" in my book.
That's nice.
All right, boys and girls, I'll see you Saturday.
Have a good one, Maddie.
Cheers.
All right, folks. Once again, I hate to do it, but it's like when it's tis the season, and I have to end this show a little early, but I wasn't going to leave you guys high and dry. Obviously, we will be back Saturday night, 9 p.m., 2-hour show, all that stuff. I appreciate all you guys in the comments. You did great tonight. But I have to go into work early tomorrow, and there's going to be times throughout the winter where, depending on when it snows, depending on when I have to go in, because I do snow removal and plowing and all that stuff, shoveling, plowing, all that stuff, snow blowing. that I may have to cut shows short or, work around it. It's what happens in the winter. But either way, I had an outstanding time with everybody tonight. Thank you so much for the comments. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Dano, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. I do have to do a thing where we're going to give some channel memberships. We're going to do that. But either way, I am Midnight Mike, coming to you from the Long Island Sound. This is the Midnight Mike Show, and I truly thank all of you for being in here and getting involved. Hopefully, I'll see you all on Saturday night. Have a good one.